Hello, hello. I'm the founder of RoboLister and also Captain Scan. And today we're going to talk about the pre-scan method. It's a method we came up with, and it's a method that's going to speed up your listing by 10 times. A lot of people on the internet tell you to do a single box method. Why? Because the software they use basically doesn't allow you to do the pre-scan method that we came up with. So no matter if you're doing LTL shipments or just boxes, just like UPS boxes. This is the fastest solution. The difference is right now, what do you do with a standard way of listing, which we also have a method in RoboLister as well. We do have a standard method. You scan everything, you come back 2 hours, you go to box content, and then you realize, oh, the box is like half full. You have to go back, figure out which ones they were, pulling them out, and that's a whole crazy process. And if you're doing three boxes, you're basically doing the same process over and over 3 times for the same shipment. Whereas you could have created one shipment and you did all those steps only one time. Anyway, so the way this process works is by creating two separate shipments. Sorry, by creating two separate batches, which we call it batch one is pre-scan and batch two is the main batch. Pre-scan batch, main batch. What's in the pre-scan batch, your whole goal is only to create the correct SKU, right? Whatever you put inside your SKU, it's customizable, right? Maybe you put a source, a rank, or whatever you want to put in there. So you want to make sure you put it the correct way, right? Any field that you choose on the right side, you want to make sure if it's inside your SKU, you just want to make sure you selected it correctly. The only other thing that matters is the condition, right? Good, very good, or whatever that is. So in the first batch, all we care about is the SKU and the condition. What that means is that you don't care about anything else. You don't care about SKU. Sorry, you don't care about price. You don't care about quantity. Not even condition note. Why? Because we show you on the main batch that we're going to overwrite these anyway. So the goal is for the first batch, which is called pre-scan batch, is to go scan ridiculously fast. The application is crazy fast and lets you do 60 to 100 scans a minute. Let that sink in. Imagine how fast that is. And so once that's done, we go to the main batch. And now what happens is that every time you scan something, we're going to give you the label right away. And before you actually scan, you select the box number down there, which lets you also do the box content on the same exact page, right? You don't do a separate box content process. That's why this is ridiculously faster than any other process on the market. One quick thing to note here, I know this might be confusing, and I'm with you. It's a hack to get this to work. Keep in mind, we are one of the very few applications that set everything up for you. You want to sign up for RoboLister, but you're on the edge. You think that might be hard to switch from a different listing software, or this is your first software. You don't know how this works. We talk to support. There's a as you can see on the screen, there is this chat section on any of our pages. You can just click there, talk to someone, and you can also get support within 5 minutes. Tell me which other listing application does that. Anyway, you click that, tell them that you want a hand holding session, and they literally do that. They hold your hand throughout the whole process. They set up your printer. They explain everything for you. So yeah, what are you waiting for? So let's create our first batch. From any page on RoboLister, you can just hover on the left side to open up this left side menu, click on new batch. And then here, there are a bunch of inputs, pretty self-explanatory. You can change the batch name, make sure it's on FBA, and the workflow type, set it to pack first. And again, we're creating the pre-scan batch. What I also like to do, in our warehouse, we do the same thing. We put PS as pre-scan so that you know this batch is a pre-scan batch, but you can name it anything you want to. All right, then we would go ahead and click on create batch. Okay, on this page, as I mentioned before, all we care about is how our SKU looks like, SKU looks like, and the condition. That's it. Nothing else matters. Like for example, we have source in our SKU settings. That field is in our SKU, so we're gonna care about this one. And we also have purchase date in there, which is okay. That matters. We're gonna set that, but nothing else that would change, right? That's the only two things we have here. So before we start scanning, we select source, we select purchase date, and that's it. And also the condition. Sorry, also condition. The condition we would select, and if you have more than two conditions like us, this pops up. If not, it automatically just selects that condition node. All right, and one last thing you do, it is the pre-scan mode, so it doesn't matter. Just for the application to not yell at us, we're gonna select set in box number to one. But this again does not matter. All we care about is the condition and how our SKU is gonna look like. That's it. And then we're going to scan. What we like to do in our warehouse is to stack all the books by condition so that we can just select the condition and scan them and place them barcode up and scan them ridiculously fast to just get over this process to the main for the pre-scan batch. Single box is less than 15 minutes to scan. In order to get started and start scanning, on the top right input, click there. You can type in anything here, ASIN, title, anything, and you can start scanning. Before that, make sure on the pre-scan batch, all these items down here are checked off. And you'll see in the main batch why we're talking about this. Why am I suggesting you to turn those off? Okay, on top right again, I'm going to simulate scanning 5 items here rather than actually scanning them by hand, just to show you how fast an application is and showing you that you don't need to scan one at a time like a lot of applications on the market. Okay, all 5 were added in the same exact order we scanned them in. And as you can see, this is the SKU right here. We have the source, we have the list date, and we like to add a SKU tag. And the last one is the counter. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all it is. And then after you finish scanning all your items, you simply click on box content from the top, and very soon the application is going to tell you how many was accepted because we just listed them. It's going to take a while, about 15 to 20 minutes for all these SKUs to show up, and sometimes about an hour for some accounts and some specific SKUs. So yeah, there's 5 of them left here. So we're going to wait until all these show, all these are listed, and then we're going to come back and create our main batch. Some time has passed, and then if you click on box content from the top menu again, you're going to see that all 5 SKUs were listed successfully. If some were rejected by Amazon, you would have a button here. It would let you download it, and later on, you can use the import button on top to export to import it to a new batch for your next batch. Things happen once in a while. About 1%, not more. 1% of items you list may get rejected by Amazon, and it's recommended to just try it on the next batch. So we're going to cancel, click on cancel here. We're not going to continue this batch. We're just going to set this aside. It has done its purpose. This batch was only for doing the pre-scan stuff, right? Only to create the SKU on Amazon so that Amazon can give us an FBA label. That's it. And the purpose is done. Now we're going to go create a main batch. So from the left, again, we're going to do a new batch, just like before. And make sure to select pack first as the workflow type. And I'm not going to add anything up there. Anything without PS for us, it means it's a regular batch. So I'm going to go ahead and click on create batch. Okay, so here's what we do in the main batch. We would turn on auto replenishment, and then this page comes up, asks us if you want to do auto replenishment or manual. And we're going to select auto replenishment. And as it suggests here, auto matches the first SKU with the matching condition, while manual lets you actually select the SKU. There are some people that have use cases for that. But for this purpose, we're going to select on auto. So we're going to select auto replenishment. And also, it's recommended. That's what we do. We do click reuse SKU just in case you scan the same product, same condition. We're gonna give you. We're gonna get have the application use the same exact SKU. And also, we're gonna turn on auto print FN SKU. Okay. From now on, we're going to treat this as a regular batch, just like the old APIs. Okay, but with a few differences that makes this actually easier. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna start with box number one, right? So I'm just gonna select box number one, just type in box number one. And then I'm gonna select, because I might come back to this batch and look at some of the stats, I actually go ahead and on the right side, select the same data again. Actually, let's say the purchase date is today. And the pricing, that's a whole different story that we're gonna cover on a different video. The source is selected, and the condition node matters obviously. Just you select the same condition node, condition node, and remember over here now the quantity matters, the price matters. This is what is going to stick. This is what Amazon is going to see. If you do 100 quantity, that's how many Amazon is expecting you to send. So now let's go ahead and scan the same 5 items here, and see how we can assign them to boxes. As you see, already selected box number one. And for this purpose, I'm going to select two. I'm going to create two example boxes here. Again, I'm going to just simulate just scanning them real quick to all to box one, see how it looks like. So at this stage, all 5, you can't see it here, but in reality, 5 label will get printed extremely fast as you scan the item, because we had auto print FNSKU turned on. So all 5 labels are ready, and our box content is practically done. However, because I just wanted to simulate, I added all to box one. And it's also a good example to show you that you can very simply change the box. Let's say you made a mistake, you scan 5 of them that shouldn't be in box number one. So here we're gonna do, gonna go the last 2. I'm gonna change the box number to number 2. That's it. Now these 2 have box number 2, and our box process is done. But in reality, if I were to actually scan the boxes, I would scan these 3, the first 3 items, and I would I would select one, I would scan all the 3 items, I would change it to 2, and then scan the second 2 so that it automatically assigns it to box number 2. So that's what I was talking about, of doing box content on the same exact page. Okay. Now we're going to actually go to the box content page by clicking the box content from the top menu. Okay, all 5 were successfully listed as we expected. So now the nice part is all your items are already in boxes. I'm not showing it here, but keep that in mind. All your items are already in boxes. Just imagine that. 3 of them in box 1, 2 of them in box 2. So we don't have to take them outside the box. It's all done. I'm gonna click next. And it's basically telling you we're going to lock the batch so that you don't make unnecessary changes to the batch. Yes. And then there are 2 options if you want to finish on Seller Central or if you want to finish on RoboLister. It's automated on RoboLister, so we're going to choose that. Somehow my full screen went out. As you can see on the bottom left, you're creating an inbound plan / shipment on Amazon. And there's also this step for larger shipments take a little while, and that's why we added an audio alert for you. You keep your computer on just on the side and just wait for that audio if you want to go ahead and do something else. Okay, we're in this page. If there were some items that were rejected by Amazon, which is rare because of this new process, it would show you here, and then it would tell you how to handle them. There's none, great. So we're going to actually click on boxes on top to tell Amazon the box sizes. So I'm just gonna put so on top, whatever you put in on top, you can automatically paste into the box inputs down there. So I'm just gonna put like 2 pounds, 12 by 12. Then click on this button. Boom. All the boxes are saved. And now we're going to click next. Or before I click next, you see this page. This is actually the box content page. If you were to use the standard method. If you were to actually label your items on this page, you can just place any of your barcodes, scan any of your barcodes here, so that it would actually print a label for you. But because we did this crazy method, we don't have to. We already labeled everything. All the box information is there. That's it. So we're going to actually click next. It's basically saying, hey, you haven't printed anything. What do you know? We did. We're going to click yes. And again, on the bottom of the screen, you can see sending packing information. This step doesn't take that long. We are basically sending the box information to Amazon. Okay, now we only have three steps. Selecting the shipment type, placement, see the placement options, and then just printing the labels. Very simple. So this step, if you're doing a LTL shipment like us, like 30 something boxes, about 1,400 units or something, this is what you use, and pretty straightforward. You enter your information, you click next, and the rest of it is going to look exactly similar to boxes. Exactly similar, with the exception that on the last page you're going to also uh, get the pallet labels, and also the BOL, bill of lading. Okay, I'm going to actually select SPD for this one, just meaning UPS boxes. Click next. Okay, this step takes a little while, especially for longer shipments. It's about 3 to 10 minutes. We could have done it faster. Some other applications might be slightly faster. We didn't do that because we want to give you the whole view of or the total cost of the shipment. Other applications would give you the estimated shipment cost, how much it costs for UPS labels, but we give you 100% accurate data, and same for LTL, so that you can simply just choose the option based on how much you're paying. Okay, then you see the three placement options, and the application already selected the lowest cost. And this is what I was telling you about. The total cost is this one. Yeah, other application might give you a wrong idea which one's actually cheaper because they're just estimating the shipment cost. This is literally the amount that Amazon is going to charge you, UPS, $9.95 from your account. And over here, if you click next, don't worry, anything happens, you still have 24 hours to cancel your shipment. With LTL shipments, you only have 2 hours. Just keep that in mind. And to cancel this, you have to go to Seller Central and cancel the shipment. I'm going to actually select the first option. Well, I don't select it, it already selected. So I'm just going to click next. And it tells you the same thing about cancellation. There you go. And over here, very simple. You have different way of printing. If it's 4x6 label, you click on print. It's going to show you a 4x6 type that you can easily print on your thermal printer, and it basically downloads on the browser. It's not going to automatically print to your printer, so you just have to open the browser, select your printer, print. That's it. You're done. And if you want to look at the shipment on Amazon, you can always click on View in Seller Central to go exactly to that shipment. That's it. Very fast and simple. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Help let us know if you have any feature requests. Keep in mind, we are one of the maybe the only one, or one of the very few that accept feature requests. And 70%, by our metrics, 70% of the feature requests actually made it to the application for everyone to use within the first week. So keep them coming, keep the feature requests coming. We love hearing from you, and let us know.